Week number 7 of the NFL season starts off on Thursday, Cam. It's the Saints and the Cardinals. Now, this looks like on paper to be much better than what we've seen on Thursday night because, frankly, Thursday night's kind of been crap.
Yeah, they've been horrible, Dave. They've been a dumpster fire. But the thing is, we're betting and they're getting 10.6 million viewers. People are betting. People are watching. It doesn't matter. People like train wrecks. This game's going to be a little bit better, but the Arizona Cardinals offenses look like a train wreck. Kyler Murray and Cliff Kingsbury and that gang, they don't know what the hell they're doing out there, running for their lives against Seattle. As for the Saints, they're grinding. This is a huge game for Arizona, and DeAndre Hopkins might come back. This is a home team that really needs to figure it out quick. I'm telling you, they're struggling, but we're only laying 2 points in this game. I have a lead to the Birds to get it right, but they better come up with a game plan because their offense has been abysmal.
Yeah, it certainly has. By the way, prop watch, the Cardinals are 17th against the rush, so fire up the Taysom Hill running props, something to look out for. Let's move on to the Jets and the Broncos right now. Hard to believe, but the Jets, 3-game winning streak. The Broncos, 3-game losing streak. What happens in the Mile High State?
I don't know what's going to happen, Dave, but I'll tell you, this Jets team has been fantastic. I wish I was a Jets fan, and I know you could take over for Fireman Ed. These guys are on fire. Sauce Gardner looks great. I loved when he wore the cheese on his head. They went into the Packers and not just beat Green Bay, they beat them down. They were the better team. This Jets team is improving quickly. They've had a great draft, and I'll tell you, why not? Why not get off the train? They're a young team. They don't even know they should be this good. That's the beautiful thing about the Jets. They got a lot of rookies that are overachieving, and they're not afraid of any situation. Give me the Jets. The Broncos, they've looked like trash. Russell Wilson's hurt. Who knows? Rippon might be coming in the game. I like the Jets.
Yeah, and something to consider, too. Jets haven't done well in Denver as of late, but this is a different Jets team. Colts and Titans, AFC South division rivals. First place on the line. The winner of this game will claim first place. I know it's only week number 7, but what do you have in this one, Cam?
I don't know, Dave. The Colts really ruined us against the Jaguars. We looked like we were going to win that bet. I'm actually still mad about it. I'm mad about a lot of things this week, Dave. The NFL has just been up and down. It's a really tough league to bet. In this game, it's not that simple either. The Tennessee Titans have looked better, but the Indianapolis Colts figured it out against Jacksonville. Their offense looked good in the second half. I'm telling you, we like the Colts at the start of the year. Maybe they figured something out, giving Matt Ryan a little bit more time. I have a lean to the Colts, but man, this game is difficult.
Yeah, it really is difficult. And something else to throw on the fire there, too. The Colts 0-4 ATS in their last 4 games in the Music City. So I'm not sure where I'm going there yet, but we still have a couple of days to figure that out. Let's move on to the Lions, who are off a bye week against the Cowboys. Cowboys expecting Dak, and Dak, yes, Dak's back.
I'm going to tell you, Dave, I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Cooper Rush, I know he wasn't perfect, but wow, they almost came back. Thank God they didn't. The Eagles were a big play for me last week, but the Dallas Cowboys you do assume Dak Prescott's going to be back and in 100%. That's what the Lions telling you. And as for the Lions, they've been horrible. A lot of people like these guys when they were on Hard Knocks, but Swift back. A lot of guys coming back. St. Brown, this is a big week for them, and I think the Lions actually show up. I think we could see regression from the Cowboys, people assuming that Dak Prescott is going to be great. He could be rusty. I'll take the 7 with the Lions and hold my breath.
Yeah, I'm on your side, too. And by the way, the Cowboys 4-game winning streak against the Lions since 2015. Got a feeling that might be snapped when we look at the ball on Sunday. Let's move on to another matchup, a divisional matchup between the Browns and the Ravens. Baltimore 4-1 straight up against the Browns in the last 5 games. They've kind of had their number, but some of these games, Cam, have been closer than we expect. Part of that division rival thing.
I'll tell you, Dave, one team that has screwed me this year has been the Cleveland Browns. I didn't care about Brissett. I thought this team was going to be a lot better. New England actually buried them, but now we're having a divisional game, and you saw what the Giants did to Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. They put him in bad situations, and he made bad decisions. This Ravens team, they're regressing, in the Browns, they're going to be desperate here. We're getting a lot of points. I don't like Cleveland, but I like the point spread situation. I think we might have a closer game than anticipated. Got to take the points in this one and hold our breath because Cleveland, they have been disappointing this year.
Yeah, they certainly have. A team that hasn't been disappointing is the 49ers as far as defense is concerned. They're hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. Both of these teams are coming off losses, but here's the deal with the 49ers. As good as the defense has been, they're missing a lot of bodies in the backfield. Is Pat Mahomes going to have his day in San Fran?
That was a great game against the Bills. I wish we could have the Bills and Chiefs on every day. The NFL would be the top-rated show in the history of all sports, and they never fail to disappoint, Dave. But here's the deal: I agree. San Francisco is a team that we both like, but these injuries are eventually going to catch up with them when you play a real team. And Kansas City's a real team. They're going to be angry too. The way that game ended, you saw Patrick Mahomes; he's steaming. That's not a good recipe. So very tough game. San Francisco's been good to us, but I'm going to say I kind of have a lean to the Chiefs in this spot.
Yeah, and Sunday Night Football concludes this video here with the Steelers and the Dolphins. We're looking at two teams that haven't played each other since 2019, even though they are in the same conference, and two teams, especially the Steelers, they don't put a lot of points on the board.
They don't, but they beat Tom Brady and the Bucks, and I got to say, the Steelers team, all they do is grind. I'll tell you, Miami, very disappointing, Dave. I thought they were going to get a win against Minnesota. I know Thompson got hurt. There were some bad decisions in that game, but it's excessive points with the Pittsburgh Steelers right now, and that's a team that can still play a tight game. I have a lean to the silver and black. Very tough game. Miami just doesn't look right.
Yeah, and you know what? It doesn't look right, and hopefully they can do it home in South Beach. Hey, hope you enjoy week number 7 of the NFL season. Be sure to subscribe to the Sports Interaction YouTube page. The link is below.